Okay, I want to bring up this idea here. You see, so many students today, when they leave college, are getting these jobs. They may not be the most prestigious jobs, but they are taking all of their money, which they are having, all right, from their labor, and they're putting it not into things they want to buy, all right, but they're putting it into the banks. Let me just refresh you here. The banks screwed up. So many banks and financial institutions of the United States screwed up and were bailed out because they got screwed up. So because of that, so much money was rediverted, so much money was printed. The private sector, the real economy, is suffering still to this day because of that bailout of the banks. The banks are very successful. They have money. They really don't have to do anything to make money. They already have all their basically debt taken care of. So the whole thing is that the banks are making money off of that, and at the same time, all these kids who are now leaving college, so much heavily weighed down in student debt, are forced to now take pretty much every bit of money they earn and put it towards the banks. They're giving the money to the banks. All right? So the same people who kind of screwed up the economy now are getting richer off of the fact that the students can't afford to buy things, which in turn, because students don't have cash to go around and, years ago would buy a house, buy a car, or just go around and eat every once in a while, go on vacation, buy something nice, help get that cash moving around the economy, the cash flow isn't there anymore. All the money now is being taken out of the economy and given to the banks. All right? That's a problem. All right? I don't know if anyone has ever brought that up before, but I think that there's such a great lack, all right, of disposable income and many college graduates and young people in general that the economy is suffering because there's no more purchasing power. All right, and it's also important to note that the United States government, even though they're really not supposed to make money off student loans, makes a pretty good amount of money off student loans. All right, they're kind of the middleman. They're kind of working the deal out, raising up certain loans and things like that so they can, pay for their expenses. But we all know how that goes. And, it's like the United States is in debt, and the United States can't produce a product, but the United States can, kind of charge interest on things. All right, so, it kind of makes you wonder how much the United States wants to get involved with the student loan issue because it's an opportunity to make money. All right, and like I said, the banks are loving this because the banks are getting even more money now, and the American public now has even less purchasing power. So in perhaps student loans in college is actually destroying the American economy. All right, I just thought it'd be something pretty interesting to think about. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.